The Odyssey is written and directed by Christopher Nolan, and we all know Christopher Nolan is known for making big movies and award-winning movies, and he has a big actor as the main character, Matt Damon, and he has an A-list of actors right behind him like Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, and even Zendaya, and a lot more actors in this movie. With having so many amazing actors in one movie, it's gotta be hard getting them all to one set to film one scene or to get them all in the same place, because this movie was filmed alongside a mountain. Sometimes they even needed helicopters to get them to certain places to even record a scene. And that's gotta be hard, and Christopher Nolan got it done. I gotta give it to him. And this movie was amazing, and it showed his hard work in it. Christopher Nolan has good movies like Interstellar. Some of Christopher Nolan's worst movies is better than director's best movies. So that should show you alone, he's not no regular director. He's a director that makes award-winning movies. So this was a movie that you had to watch. There was a lot of doubt in this movie, because in my last video, I showed y'all that the trailer had 400K dislikes and also had some other stuff with the actors like Lupedia that was under fire for some things she said in the interview. This movie had some rocky roads along to it. It wasn't just smooth all the way through, but he got it done and he brought us an amazing movie that I really loved. So the Odyssey takes place right after the Trojan War, where Odysseus was trying to make his way back to his home. And he met a lot of trouble and tribulation on the way back to his home. With storms to islands to hunger, his armies dying before his eyes one by one. It was bad for him. It wasn't looking too good. He even got tested a couple times by the gods, but Zeus did not want him to die. The Odyssey is written by Homer, which is Greek mythology. It's a mythic and action movie. It's a Christopher Nolan movie, so most people was waiting and anticipating for this movie to finally come out, and it did not disappoint. This movie is 96% Rotten Tomatoes. Just off that number should show you that this movie is an amazing movie. So y'all should go and watch it for sure. And y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about the movie and what's your favorite scene in the movie. I absolutely love watching Robert Pattinson play characters in movies. His acting is just so amazing, and this movie really showed it. His acting and playing continuous, you can really feel his emotion, his anger, his enviness. You can really feel everything of the character, and Robert Pattinson played that to the T. This movie had a lot of flashbacks, so you really had to pay attention to know what's going on. And this movie, one thing I did peep from the start of the movie is that it didn't have the Greek accent, the words they used in the Greek books and the mythology, all that good stuff. It didn't have it in the movie. I wish if they would have had that in the movie, this movie probably would have been a 10 out of 10. I promise you, if they would have had that in this movie could have been way more better than what it was. There was a lot of flashbacks and stories in this movie that you really had to sit there and pay attention so you can piece everything together to gain an understanding of what is going on in this movie and what's going to happen. So by doing that, there was flashbacks of his past, there was flashbacks of the Trojan War, and there was also flashbacks with him and his army going back even home. Hathaway is playing the character of Odysseus' wife, and she played that character pretty amazingly. So her hand is being pushed to the brink to have a new husband so that person can be the king of Venetica, because the people wanted a new king. They wanted to feel secure. They wanted to feel safe. I mean, every kingdom will want to feel safe, right? So the suitors had their plans on trying to gain control of the kingdom, trying to make assassinations. Odysseus and his army encountered a lot of troubles and hardships on their journey back to their homeland. On almost every single island they came upon, they had troubles that had them running back to their ship with their tails between their legs, running for their lives. And these are soldiers, warriors that just came from a Trojan War that they just won. So that's to show you alone that these warriors is not no regular warriors that would just be running for sake. They encountered a lot of hardships on these islands that had them running away and trying to survive. They had little food, they was hungry. So this next scene that I'm going to talk about is my favorite scene out of the whole entire movie. And this scene shows an island where all their troubles started at. His army was hungry and needed food. So they went to an island, found a sheep, and went to a cave where they met a Cyclops. I'm not going to tell you what happened. The Cyclops was Poseidon's son. So an audience did something to him on the way out after the encounter with the Cyclops in the cave. And right after that, and they went out to sea, they encountered so many storms. And that's where all their trouble started, basically from that island. So they started experiencing storm after storm after storm. I absolutely love the way Christopher put these scenes together, especially the Cersei scene with the pigs. That scene right there was so disgusting. Y'all will have to go watch it for yourselves. But if y'all go watch it, this scene right here had my jaw dropped throughout the whole entire scene, sitting there watching the movie. I was not expecting a scene like that in this movie. So when I seen this scene, it really surprised me. But it was an amazing scene and it had me happy throughout the whole entire thing. Really wondering what's finna happen throughout the whole entire scene. And I truly loved every little second of it. Another scene that I did love a lot was when they showed the process of them winning the Trojan War. So us hearing about the Trojan War, you can only hear about the Trojan War from books or what you've read or even stories that your teachers even said in school. So seeing actors play roles to show like what happened in the Trojan War was amazing to see, and I really loved that a lot. I know in the beginning of this video I said that Pacific actors played their characters amazingly, but every single actor in this movie played their role to the T. I don't think there was one single actor that displeased me or I thought that they didn't play or wasn't right for this role. I don't think there was a single actor that I did not like in this movie. They played their roles perfectly with these characters. When having this many actors in one movie, and these are not regular actors, these are amazing top level actors in this movie, I gotta give it to Christopher Nolan. He knows how to direct movies. This movie is almost 3 hours long, and I know it had its ups and downs, but I will say it kept your interest within the movie throughout the whole entire 3 hours that I sat down and watched it in the theater. This movie did not lose its audience attention at all, including me. You can tell that audience really regretted what he did in his past. If he wanted to take it back, he probably would take it back, because he's the one that came up with the idea on tricking his opponents to win the Trojan War. But the way that happened, it was pretty much horrifying. And by what he did to win the Trojan War broke Zeus's law. So you can really say that's why they encountered so many hardships on trying to get back to his hometown. I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for that Cyclops scene, the ending of the movie will probably be my favorite scene. But I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all. Y'all will have to go watch it for yourself. So all I'm gonna say is this movie was amazing movie, and I would give it a rating of a 9 out of 10. If they had the Greek accent like how in the mythology, I would give this movie a 10 out of 10, but I wish they went off how they talked in the books and the stories. So when y'all go watch this movie, y'all let me know in the comments what is y'all favorite scene and what y'all think should have changed or what y'all didn't like about the movie. There wasn't a lot in this movie that I would say that I did not like. I pretty much loved the whole entire movie as a whole. So y'all let me know down in the comments what's y'all thoughts on it. And if you reached the end of the video, please leave a like, please subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching this video all the way throughout the end. And yeah, we'll be back with more videos next week. I appreciate y'all. Peace.